How you guys doing? We do hope you're keeping safe. We do hope your families are doing great. We are doing great, okay? Our family is fine. We're all trying to do the right thing. These are trying times, so
Don't forget to wash your hands.
yeah, don't forget to wash
Wear
your
your
hands.
face masks.
Very, very important. So we are back again with something very interesting. We think it's interesting anyway, and it's basically our expectations versus
Our reality.
reality.
And our reality. So it's basically our expectations moving to Poland
Yep.
and the reality that hits us when we move to Poland.
Yeah.
So we're just going to talk about a few things, and over time we'll update on it.
Weather
Food, language, and
and
people.
people. Yeah. So we're going to start with weather, and I think why we're going to start with weather is because we're coming from a place where we have just basically two types of weather.
Yeah, it's hot,
Hot. Well, depends on what you want.
Wet and dry.
Wet and dry. Okay, and here you have four, and
Yeah, four
depending on when you come here, it will really hit you. Okay, this is summer right now, so funny enough, it's very very hot for us. Apparently, one of the hottest summers that I
Yeah, for
experienced.
me to complain.
Yeah, bear in mind we've just been here for let's say a year, so
And because this is like my second summer basically,
Yeah.
and the last summer wasn't so hot because I remember when I moved there, it was hot the first day. No, it was warm the first day, and as from the second day, I had my hoodie on like practically every day
Yeah.
because it was really cold.
yeah,
I think it
I
rained
think
a couple of
temperature
times.
just dropped
Yeah,
during
it
that
was
time to
really-
about higher.
I never had, I think, 20.
Yeah, just
It was-
about no. I think it was about around 17, 18
Yeah, so-
degrees. Yeah,
So for me, that was really cold, and though it was late summer towards autumn already, so that was it. And autumn was, I think, okay for me. I liked it. I'm hoping to see what the autumn this year is going to look like. Then there came winter. I had a lot of expectation for winter. You know, take those pictures, make snowman with the kid.
and unfortunately, last winter no snow. Okay, snow came
Yeah,
later
snow
on, but
came,
it was in patches. Okay,
Exactly.
yeah,
So my expectations were really as in
yeah, but still coming from one continent to the other, look, the temperature will hit you. Okay.
yeah.
If you want to be, if
Sorry
you want,
guys, I'm sorry for cutting you. This is based on our own experience. So it might be different for you, but for us this was it.
yes, and I just want to note something that if you want to be wicked, you can just ask your mother-in-law. You can just ask your mother-in-law to come during winter, and
Depending on the mother-in-law, some people actually like cold.
well, I know my mother-in-law, so I very sure you can come during
see
winter.
This evil.
No,
They
no,
talk
no,
about
no.
evil.
Oh, it's not about
daughter-in-laws.
it's not about
But
evil.
Can you see?
It's not about evil.
Son-in-law.
No, the plan is very, very, very genuine.
Son-in-law.
The plan
Things
is
like
very
that be
genuine.
making Ogbono for you.
No, but she will come. Ogbono is very
Thank
good.
God.
Ogbono is very good
Thank
during
God.
winter.
Thank God
Ogbono-
she's going to watch this.
Ogbono is
She
very
will
good.
deal with you.
Ogbono is very good during
Finally,
winter.
they get to know that you're not as nice.
No, now
And
she'll be inside the house taking care of the
Eh,
children,
it's
and
okay,
we'll put
it's
the
fine,
heater.
it's
We'll put
fine.
the heater.
It's
Okay.
fine. Let's not talk too
But
much.
seriously, okay. I mean, temperatures can drop to the negatives, okay.
Yeah,
And
I think you witnessed that more.
yeah, funny enough, I did. I went to a small town called Białystok, and the temperature that day was -13. Now, I felt like dying, okay? But there are people that would tell me, man, that's child's play, because 4 or 5 years back, temperature in Poland got to almost -30s, I can imagine how it's going to be that time. And now, coming to her, that just witnessed maybe 0 degrees,
I think the highest I witnessed maybe like -4.
Yeah,
Also,
I think, and
-4,
I mean, come on,
yeah, so
but bottom line, I think climate change has really affected a lot of things. Winters are not as cold, at least so far, and doesn't snow like it used to.
Okay, and for me, my expectation for spring was going to be rain, 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 rain. Have my umbrella, have my raincoats, and all that. But spring wasn't. It was more sunny, and also I think that's basically it for us for weather. And also now when it came to food.
Pounded yam or egusi or These
So
are
my
foods that.
expectations for food was, like Paris, like the restaurant, like lots of cuisines and all that. I'm not saying you don't have that here in Poland.
Oh, they
I haven't
do.
really
They
explored
do.
that much,
They
but the
do.
little I had, I came with my taste, but I was like, okay, you know what? You're not going to embarrass your ancestors. You're going to try everything.
What's it about you and your ancestors? Everything your ancestors. You're very local. Ah.
Thank you. That's why you married me. I bring the
No,
balance in the
no,
family.
you don't know why I married you.
Anyways,
You don't know why I married you.
so did you marry me because of my kidney? Anyways, guys, so yeah, I wanted more, like I wanted more dishes and all, but it was kind of restricted to like pork and potato and lots of
Yeah,
soup.
majority of
Ugh,
their
nah, it
cuisine
wasn't it for
centers
me.
around potatoes and pork.
Yeah,
I
so it
mean, come on,
wasn't.
they have their own tradition and history. Okay,
Yeah,
we won't
so
get
we
into
won't get
that.
into that.
Okay,
So it wasn't it for me. I wanted more. I wanted more than soup and all. And expectation when it came to buying African food, I knew it was going to be expensive, but I didn't know it was going to be that expensive. So yeah, that actually hit me. The reality was, oh,
guess what?
it was
When
really
I
glowing.
asked her because I moved to Poland first. When I asked her to come, I mean, when she was coming, I said, you know what? Don't pack clothes, just pack food. She was like, huh? I was
Yeah,
like,
because I'm
look,
like,
just pack
want my
food.
whole box to be
And
smelling
then,
of
funny
food,
enough, she
but I
did.
did.
Luckily for us, some of
We
pieces of
still
food, we
have. That's
still
telling you
have
guys
them.
how much I
That's how
packed.
much she packed, okay? And it really saved our behinds,
Yeah,
okay?
he did. He did. He did.
But
A lot.
like she
Especially with
said,
Zev
yeah,
because
because
it took him time to
our
adjust.
yeah,
He's still adjusting
he's still
to food
adjusting
and all.
and all that. Yeah, not to say that we can't get these things here, but like she said, very
Yeah,
expensive.
they're really
Okay,
expensive.
very interesting story to talk about on another day.
Now, when it came to language, now let's go our language.
Yeah, if you move to Popo, that's to Poland, please. Polish is a very strong asset to have.
Yeah,
We came with the assumption or
expectation.
expectation that, yeah, because of the EU, Poland is now in the EU member
And we get
states.
information from a very
Yeah,
close
yeah,
friend
yeah. Look, but
that
the
English
truth is,
was.
yes, it has improved because they were talking from experience from previous years behind, and then what has moved towards the future. Okay, yes, there are more people, there are more English speakers, more work jobs for English speakers, no doubt about that. Okay, because the market is right. However, it isn't as it is stated. Okay, there are still
Yeah.
lots of places that you need, especially when it comes to documentation.
Oh,
Love long
don't
story on
worry.
that. Okay,
We'll talk about that again in another
documentation. By
video.
documentation, we mean all this
Immigration,
immigration
registration,
stuff. You
administrative stuff. Even
Polish.
when it comes to even accommodation also.
Do you know?
Basically our expectation for language was
We could
the yeah,
know.
not even that, like the way we're told, the way I think I was cool about it, like, oh, don't worry, because it was like I was really concerned. It was more like out of 10 people, maybe like 6 would be speaking English. But no, my reality was out of 10, maybe just 2 or 3 were willing to speak English, not because the others couldn't speak English, but because they just decided not to. So
Yeah,
it really
but
hits me.
that bothers into people, okay? Because that part of language bothers into people. We will talk about that as soon as we finish. What is important to note is you're moving because expectation. The whole thing, the whole idea is that we are teaching them what to do.
Yeah.
If you could do language courses, my dear,
Yeah.
learn. It
Yeah,
just
like apps you could actually learn with Duolingo.
Duolingo. Of course, these are not.
Monthly. I think
These are not.
we're just
These are
gonna
not.
list it out at the
Yeah.
end of the
Yeah. Yeah.
video,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's not a paid
Yeah.
advert,
It's not a
but
paid
these
advert.
are
Okay.
things that helped us. So Duolingo, as I said, I'll list them out, like apps that you could learn languages
And
on.
it's interesting, but I think I stated this in an earlier video. Polish is hard to learn. Okay, we'll put some links for some sites where you see how they rate Polish in the world.
Anyways, so guys, when it comes to people, what was your expectation when it came to people?
Well, when it came to people,
Polish, so
yeah. The thing is this, okay. I already knew from hand, and Polish people are not. they have a very blank face. Okay, as her friend will say, she's Polish, by the way. They have the face, no wrinkles. Okay,
That's what
no
she calls
wrinkles,
it, the no wrinkles face.
no wrinkle face. Okay, they are very. They're like onions. Okay, you need to peel off the surfaces for you to get into that place. For them to really acknowledge you, that you need to. I mean, they really need to know you, so to speak. Okay, so for me, the people I already had this mindset already, so that didn't really bother me. I don't know if there's any.
So guys, for me, I didn't really have much of an expectation. I came with an open mind, but what I think really hit me was being Nigerian and being African. Like we have this thing where when you meet someone or you see someone or you just have eye contact with someone, you smile at least 70% of the cases or even 80%. That I didn't have here because when I have eye contact with most people, they just stare and just take their eyes away.
Come on.
Like most times. And
So,
when you
do
smile,
you remember this guy that winked at you on the train? Do you remember?
I said,
Didn't he smile
he's
at
not a
you?
fine girl now.
But he smiled at you and winked now.
That one is a guy that in his head was
So you see-
something else. But
so you
basically,
see-
like I'm just saying, that was my own experience. Like most people when you smile, I think they give me this look like, hope you're okay. And I have a very good friend. She's Polish, and she's like, yeah, when you smile too much, they start thinking you're crazy. So just keep it in, keep it in. But when you get to know you, then they smile back. As you said, Polish people are like onion. You have to unravel the smile or bring out the smile from them. So as I said, I didn't really have much expectation. So it didn't really hit me that bad. The reality wasn't so much. I was like, okay, whatever. Like I was ready. Whatever you guys dish at me, I was going to just accept it and then give you guys my own back. I was going to keep smiling as the wonderful African and Nigerian girl that I am. I think basically that.
No. There's something. Remember, I said about this is where language goes to people. Okay, I think there's just one thing I was going to add. Okay, where I think language and people join together is they can't speak the language. Okay, they can't speak English. Okay, they choose not to. She said something like that, but I wanted to emphasize. Now, I think it goes to the personality because of their bland nature. They just they don't want to make the mistake. Okay, especially the older generation, they prefer. Now with you speaking Polish in front of them, they will help you to do anything.
Sweet.
They will help you to do anything. If you can just show them that you're trying to learn the language, they can practically move everything for you. But when you want them to speak English, even in some offices that they can speak, they'll tell you, for example, very quick example, sorry, please, I don't speak Polish, do you speak English? She looks at you and she'll tell you, no, I don't speak Polish.
I don't speak English.
I don't speak English in a beautiful accent. Not an accent so she's trying to tell you, I'm not going to help you if you can't help yourself.
Yeah, and I think that I had a couple of experiences like that where I'll be like, oh, sorry, please, do you speak English? And they tell me, no, they don't speak English. And then I go back and I'm like, but you just spoke English, and I'm smiling. And then they have no option because I keep smiling and I'm like, but you're speaking English. Like, oh, but your English is good. Then I make them feel,
Comfortable,
yeah.
basically.
Like, I'm like, oh, but you can. I remember I met a lady and she was really nice and she started trying and she was like, oh, my English isn't good. I said, if my Polish was half as good as your English, then I'm good to go. So I think basically, as you said, it's more of people.
Yeah.
You have to be comfortable with. It's an I don't know. I don't want to use inferior superior thing. I don't want to use that. But yeah, they just have to be comfortable for them to speak English to you. So guys, I think that's it from us about our expectation and reality moving to Poland so far. As I said, we're going to update you guys about our expectations and all the things because there are some things we haven't explored yet.
And if there are things that we've said that you want more expansion on, please let us know.
Yeah, let us know. And don't forget, we haven't forgotten, guys, we're going to take you guys out to see beautiful Poland. Just a little slack right now, trying to get some things in order.
Yeah, COVID-19 is still in effect.
COVID-19 is still there. Like, I think the mask wearing is back on in Poland.
Yeah.
So we have to be really careful. We've got kids.
So please bear with us.
So bear with us.
We'll
But we'll
do our
definitely
best.
take you guys to see beautiful Poland. And if you have any suggestion, as we always say, Just tell us about it, and we try our best to make a video on it
Please
and educate you.
subscribe,
And
okay?
do
Please
subscribe.
subscribe.
Don't
Do
like.
like and
Don't
do
you like seeing our
share
faces?
and
Like,
share the love. Share it.
so guys, that's it from us. Thank you so much for always stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Bye.